This episode is brought to you by Kia's first 3-row all-electric SUV, the Kia EV9, with available all-wheel drive and seating for up to 7 adults, with a 0 to 60 speed that thrills you 1 minute, and available reclining lounge seats that unwind you the next. Visit kia.com/EV9 to learn more. Ask your Kia dealer for availability. No system, no matter how advanced, can compensate for all driver error and or driving conditions. Always drive safely.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, on a hot day at that, alright? Like, it's not currently, it's 78 degrees right now, but my room, for some reason, it gets mad hot. I don't know why. I don't know if my room is, like, closer to the sun or what, but it feels like it is. Like, I feel like I'm, like, right outside. Like, I could look outside my window and see the sun, and it's nighttime right now. So that's just crazy. But anyways, what I overall wanted to talk on, and I might have talked on this before. I feel like a lot of the times, like, I'll think of a podcast episode, and I'm like, okay, maybe if I have already talked on it, it may be different this time around. I don't know, but overall, no. People judging you / giving out their opinions on you. I'm gonna try to remember the title of that when I, when I'm done recording this. But no, what's up with that? What's up with people being so quick to judge you or want to give off their opinion about you? And I'm like, you have to understand that what you're saying about a person, that's your opinion. You know, and a lot of the times your opinion doesn't even need to be said. Like, it trips me out. I know with, and I don't even like referring to them as plus size models, but no, there are people out there that are, I guess, considered plus size models. It trips me out because I'm like, they ain't doing no different than what the other models, or whatever you want to call them and stuff, the regular size models, I guess. They ain't doing anything different than them. So why are they being called, like, because their clothes are a little bit larger? I'm like, so what? They're still models. I'm telling you right now, if I ever have a situation go down where I'm running a modeling show, I'm like, no, at the end of the day, we, as a unit, as a group of people, we're all models, okay? You're not a black model, you're not a white model, you're not a skinny model, plus size model, short model, tall model. We are all models, okay? Point blank simple, period. If anybody says any different, roast them, okay? Like, but no, like, it trips me out, though, where I will see that amongst the plus size model community, I guess, like, to call them that. But, I mean, you even see it with, like, other models. You just see it with all models, where it's like they're not allowed to look a certain way. They're not allowed to do a certain thing. They're not allowed to eat a certain food. They're not allowed to wear certain clothes. And it trips me out where it's like, fam, like, they're not going to be going, because I'm pretty sure, like, if a model, she's used, or not used, but, like, she wears bikinis all the time. Like, we're used to seeing her wearing bikinis and swimsuits and lingerie and all this stuff. She decides that she's going to go and get her a Slurpee from 7-Eleven, and she's wearing sweats. And people are like, oh my God, sweats is not her look. Why is she wearing sweats? No, she shouldn't wear clothes like that. That's not attractive. That's not this. That's not that. And it's like, fam, so it's going to be normal to her going into a modeling, or not modeling, but into a 7-Eleven to get a Slurpee dressed like her, as if she was on the clock of being a model. I'm saying, like, why would you go into 7-Eleven wearing some lingerie? What would be the reason, unless you are trying to get a reaction out of people? Because that's how I see it. You're only doing that to get a reaction out of people. But other than that, it's like, fam, if this girl want to wear sweats, let her wear sweats. My thing is this, and I know people gonna probably think that I'm crazy. I love women that wear sweats. I'm like, yo, fam, wear you a big baggy hoodie with no makeup, some sweatpants, preferably Adidas, because they got the zip up pockets and stuff. But jokes aside, that type of stuff, that don't matter to me. Another thing that doesn't matter to me is your career choices. I'm like, there are people out there that are OnlyFans models. They are porn stars. They are strippers. They are content creators on TikTok. They are content creators on Twitch. They are content creators on... And the thing is the reason why I just have like a very just, like little to nothing of like judgment when it comes to people and their career choices is because it's... Here's the thing. you know, I think everybody knows, hey, by the way, for those that didn't know, I'm a content creator. Shocking, right? Surprising, right? I don't think nobody knows. By the way, if you guys are hearing fans in the background, it's hot. Did I mention that at the beginning of the episode? It's hot, bro. Like, that's one thing that's just been on my mind, and I'm like, fam, like, in case if I didn't address it, because I have done multiple takes of this episode, and I can't remember which take I talked on, you know, in the beginning of fans and stuff, but just, yeah, letting y'all know, there are some fans running in the background. But anyways, if you're hearing a background noise, yes, it's fans. But anyways, but no, like, I remember, you know, getting into content creating and being judged. I was being judged by my own family. I was like, it was something that I didn't really expect, because I was like, I have nothing but support and love for them. I mean, I'm pretty sure they not loving me any less because I'm deciding to be a content creator, but it is kind of like hurtful though, where it's like, you know, everything that they've done, said, and do and whatever, where it's like you show them the most amount of support. There's never been a time where I told them, hey, maybe you should think about this, maybe you, because if my sister were to come up to me right now and she said she wanted to be a doctor, I'm like, fam, go be the best doctor you want to be. I'm like, I probably would crack jokes about it, but if she was being like dead serious, she said she wanted to go to school, like she's getting all her supplies, she's doing all these different things, a part of me probably wouldn't believe it until I actually see some sort of commitment, you know, until I actually see, like, you know, her going, like, if she posted online a picture of herself, like, getting her doctor degree or bachelor, whatever stuff you gotta get to become a doctor and stuff, that will probably be the day where I'm like, okay, I truly do believe that. And that's probably what it is. Like, I mean, I feel like that's most likely how it is with me being a content creator. It's like, they're not gonna believe it until, you know, I'm on TV winning an award, or until I'm bringing home like $10 million checks and stuff. But for now, they're all like, okay, you know, he's this 25-year-old dude, like, still, like, you know, living with his people and things, making YouTube videos, and he ain't doing nothing. I'm like, I'm making money, I'm not asking anybody to buy me things, but no, it is like kind of just like a slap in the face and stuff. But I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying, I guess. Like, I'm trying my hardest. It's something where it's like, it's like a constant like mind eater, and it is a little bit stressful. It's a little bit stressful, but you know, it's like I'm doing what I'm doing what I can do, at least. Like, that's all I can say about that. I'm doing what I can do and stuff. So. But anyways, but no, it is like, you know, stressful on a person's mind, where it's like you're being judged. It's like, especially by people so close, but it's like, yeah, it's a little stressful, because it's like, okay, then you're doing everything possible to prove them wrong. And then you have a mistake, and then it's like you just like you don't really give up, but you just kind of like quit for the day. But it's like, I don't really want to quit because I want to keep on going. So there's just so many things, like, you're just overwhelmed with just life. And I'm like, that's like one of the worst things that can happen to a person, is just being overwhelmed with life, where it's like you want to do this, you want to do this, now you made a mistake, now you got somebody talking in your ear telling you some like crazy stuff, saying it's like, oh, you know, I guess in my case, in my situation, I'm not being a man because I want to sit around and make YouTube videos and stream and make TikToks and all this other stuff. And then it's like, okay, let me record a crap ton of TikToks, let me record a crap ton of YouTube videos, let me find some new games to play on stream and stuff. Oh, now I had streaming issues. Oh, I forgot to turn my microphone on when streaming. Oh, and you know, my TikToks, then, you know, they didn't get the attention that I wanted them to get, or they got taken down and stuff, you know. And it's like, you got all those things running through your mind at the same time. It's like, how do you think that's gonna weigh on a person's conscience? How do you think, where it's like, and that's where it's, I think a lot of people, they not so much as that they're afraid, but it's like they think that it's hard just to show support to a person. Like, you ain't gotta judge them, you ain't gotta be rude, you ain't gotta be disrespectful, just show support to a person. That's it. Like, it tripped me out, like, when I was dealing with hate on YouTube, and people were being like mad disrespectful, and I'm like, why can you guys not turn this into like a, you know, respect? Why can you guys not be like, excuse me, let me think of some words. I feel like it's kind of like just childish saying it, but being nice and stuff. But it's like, at the same time, it's like, no, like, that's what people need to be. They need to be nice. It's like, I'm not being rude towards you and what you want to do and stuff. I don't even know who you are. I ain't even watching your videos. How are you gonna like come at me being disrespectful for whatever reason? And it's crazy because, like, a lot of people think along these lines, and I'm like, just to talk on that, and I've talked on it before, but to talk on it again, there's people in this world that believes, okay, when you're in your own little bubble, right, minding your business, you ain't bothering nobody, you ain't doing anything to anybody, you are minding your own business. And let's say you're a content creator, you're recording YouTube videos, not bothering any of these people, right? And they will come to you being super disrespectful. And you're sitting there confused, like, where is this level of disrespect, like, coming from? What have I done to you personally? Because you think you've done something to them personally, right? But anyways, you realize that, and you're all like, fam, be respectful. There ain't no reason for all of that. Like, either be respectful or leave. I kid you not. There are people that will respond to that by saying, you need to earn my respect. Hold on. Time out. I will not be no content creator out here earning random people's respect, but they can be disrespectful to me. How does that even make any sense? In order for me to earn your respect, or you, for you, wait, hold on. Let me say this slow and make it make sense. In order for you to, like, or no, wait a minute. How am I saying this? I ain't trying to, like, end this episode and stuff. All right, regardless, whatever. All right, a level of respect has to, you know, come from you in order to support what I'm doing. No. That's not going to happen. Either you respect what I'm doing or you can leave. I'm not going to sit here and try to earn your respect for whatever reason. Like, and the funny thing is, it's like, okay, are you going to be a long-term fan or only a short-term fan? Because there's people that have been a fan of me, and it seems like, okay, they're going to be a fan of me forever. Notice how I'm saying it, like, you know, this happened a while ago. And I'm like, I don't know you. I'm like, my thing, even if my thing is this, even if I do know you, and then you still tell me some stuff like that, it's still going to be the same thing. There ain't going to be no level of respect coming from me to you because you thinking I need to, you need to earn my respect. I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that earning stuff. That earning respect stuff, in my opinion, it is dead. It's either you be, if my thing is this, if a person is being disrespectful to you, be disrespectful back to them. But if they're not being disrespectful to you, there is no reason to be disrespectful to a person. None whatsoever. I don't care what videos they doing, how they, because my thing is this. You know, there's people out there that look down on porn stars for doing the videos that they do. Because they do some pretty explicit videos. I'm saying they show it all. They show it all. Now, to those people, if it came down to it, where you had kids, because a lot of times, like, when I, you know, go off on them, or not go off on them, but tell them, like, how would you feel if somebody were going off on you because of your content creating videos or whatever you're doing, right? And they're like, oh, I'm not a content creator, I don't take content creating seriously, I'm like, then how are you gonna pass off judgment on me? And it's like, you ain't even doing the same, you ain't even in the same ballpark as me. You were somebody in the nosebleeds, and you're trying to criticize me on the player, the person that's actually out in the field doing some sort of work, and you out up in the nosebleeds trying to tell them, I ain't hearing that. But anyways, it comes down to it, and I want people to truthfully answer this question. All right, truthfully answer it. But it comes down to it, where your kid is doing reaction videos, right? Now, if it came down to it, I would 100% want my kids to do reaction videos. But if they decide to go down the porn star route, I'm like, hey, that is 100% on them. They ain't got nothing to do with me, all right? But anyways, I'm doing reaction videos. Or no. It comes down to it. Let me honest, because I almost got carried away. I almost got a little distracted, or, you know, was going to forget what I was saying, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, moving on. It comes down to it, where your kid is doing reaction videos, and your friends, family, and the whole wide world is seeing this. Now, that seems normal, right? I mean, if let's say if I wasn't into YouTube, but I had kids and then they got into YouTube and then they decide that they're going to do reaction videos, fam. Because I'm saying, I feel like that's a little bit more accepting to society, right? You know, if people ask me like, oh, how do you feel about your kid reacting to, Gucci Mane's newest video and the video getting 1 million views. I would rather hear that question. Now, getting to the other profession, all right? It comes down to it, where your kid decides they're going to be an adult star, right? They're going to go into the hubs. They're going to go into the OnlyFans. All those explicit websites, right? Now, how would you react, okay, from the question of, hey, how do you feel about your kid doing, how you feel about your kid's latest reaction video versus, hey, how do you feel about your kid's latest sex scene? I'm like, wait a minute, what? Why are you approaching me, asking me that? Why would you think I'm sitting down and watching that? Because I'm saying at the end of the day, it comes down to it. I am 100% watching my kids' reaction videos, but the other videos, oh no. I'm like, that is their life. That is what they're doing. And I know people are going to probably be all like, oh, well, that's hypocritical. That's this, that's that. Here's the thing. I don't have to watch videos. I don't have to support videos. I don't have to do any of that. But I'm not going to be disrespectful to my kid. If that's the life choice that they want to have, that is it. I have a choice on that, on a choice or not, whether I want to respect that. Or, support it, whatever. But I don't need to. If they ask me for my support, I'm all like, fam, I can't, if you're expecting me to sit down and watch that, no, I'm not watching that. That is your personal life. I mean, it's public, but that is it's something that's public that should be private, but you can make money off of it being public, and I'm not going to knock somebody making their money, but at the same time, I'm not going to support you in your choices on how you make money, but I'm just saying, I'm like, that is what you want to do. I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, if it's anything else, if it's you doing the ghost pepper challenge, I'll watch that. But if you're not wearing a top while doing the ghost pepper challenge, like, let's say if I'm talking to my daughter or whatever, and it's all like, she ain't wearing a top, she just full breasted out, and I'm like, I will not watch that. No, I'm like, I'm sorry, but that's something where I'm like, nah, you won't catch me watching unless even if there's a censor. I'm like, that's just weird. I'm like, that's just some weird stuff. I don't think it's weird watching your kid's reaction video, not at all. Or YouTube video, Twitch streaming, TikTok, any of that stuff. I'm all like, that stuff, a parent can join in on that. How would that look if you're a parent joint thing? Because I feel like there's gonna be people out there trying to defend that, and I'm all like, if you try to defend you supporting your kid's porn star career, I'm like, it's one thing to be like, hey, you know what, do what you want to do. It's like, what, if you feel like I'll give them advice, but I can't be sitting there supporting it as if I'm like, pretty much be involved in it. So like with content creating, like with Twitch streaming, YouTube, TikTok, all that, you can be involved in that stuff. You see it where a parent will do a TikTok dance with their kid, or join in on their kid's Twitch stream and be playing video games with them, or join in on their YouTube video of any sorts. And I just made a tweet about this today where it's all like, I will 100%, when it comes to content creating, and the day I have kids and they want to follow in their dad's footsteps and be a content creator. Let's say if I have a daughter and she wants to be a makeup artist on YouTube, right? If she needs a face to practice on, fam, I will be that face, all right? If my kid needs a, or let's say, son or a daughter, whoever, but let's say if they're playing Fortnite and they need a duo partner and they're like, hey, dad, can you be my partner real quick in Fortnite? I'm all like, fam, look, okay, my controller is dead at the moment. But I promise I will charge it up and I will get back at you. If not, we will go all the way up to GameStop's, Best Buy, Target. We will get a fully charged controller, and or if they need a partner in Warzone, I'm like, look, I'm trash. I am trash at Warzone. I am letting you know that. So are you sure you want me as a, Warzone partner? Because if so, fam, let's kill it. The Moss and Moss connection, okay? Let's kill it, all right? But anyways, or let's say if they want to get into music, I'm like, fam, I know some things about music, but I'm like, whatever gear that you need, whatever things that you need, I will help you. Okay, I will be there for you. But if that other career choice, I'm like, no, that's some adult stuff. You're gonna have to be an adult getting into, because I'm saying it's gonna get to a point. My kids are an adult. They're gonna do their own thing. They're gonna do what they want to do, and I'm all like, I gotta accept that. It's one thing to support something, it's one thing to respect something, but at the same time, you gotta, like accept it in things. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. Make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.